Okay, I'll take you through these level 1 questions. So first of all, it's sketching the graph. So in the first 3, you'll just sketch it like I did in the notes. You'll sketch y equals x, anything in the bottom, flip it up. You will sketch y equals x minus 2, find the intersection, and then flip it up. And the same with that one. Run it down to the intersection, and then flip it up. The next one is a transformation one. So we start off with y equals x. Modulus x, flip it up. Times it by 2, make it steeper, and then lift it up 1. Part 5. Start off with the y equals 3x minus 1 graph. Find the intersections. Anything in the bottom, flip it up. So flip up from here. That gets you that graph. You want plus 1, so just lift it up 1. And the last one, y equals 1 minus the modulus of x. There's y equals x, modulus of x, so flip that bit up, minus the modulus, upside down, and lift it up 1. That's the first page. Question 2. It's all about the graphs, modulus, it's all about the graphs. So if you look at this one here in question 2. So I'm going to draw y equals 3x minus 2, so just the usual, anything in beneath, flip it up. Then I'm going to draw the graph y equals 1. See there? Now, then I put them equal each other. This side was originally positive, so I mean it's positive, but this side of the black line was originally negative. So whenever you're removing the modulus, you put a wee minus in there and just times it up and tidy it out. The next one, number 2. So I'm going to draw this graph here. So y equals 2x add 3. Down at this point, flip it up. Then I'm going to draw the graph y equals 1 minus x. So that's the green line. So it crosses at 1, the steepness of minus 1. Intersection point. This intersection, when you're removing the modulus, is positive, equals the green line. This one, when you remove the modulus, is negative, equals the green line. And just times them out and tidy them up as normal. And part 3 is exactly the same. So y equals x minus 3. Draw the graph first. Find the intersections. Flip anything under the x-axis up. Draw in this graph. Now, have we think here. 2x is steeper than x. So that's just going to meet the ones. At that point of intersection, when you're removing the modulus, this was negative. So it'll be negative x minus 3 equals the green line. And just tidy it up. Now, the next one. Part 1, sorry, is over the page there. Yes, at the bottom of the page, I missed that. So part 1, draw the graph. Sorry, I don't need to draw the graph in this case because basically it's just between 4 and minus 4. Take 2 off, and that's that one. So go over the page now. Part 2. See at the top. That's one of those split ones. So one of them, when you remove the modulus, is positive 2. Now this is, need to remember this. This one here, when you remove the modulus, it's, written out a bit differently. Last time in the notes I did that kind of one. I wrote it as 3x add 1 less than equal to minus 2. I went straight for that. Or you can do it the slow way here that I've been doing. Doesn't matter. As long basically as 1 is over 2 and 1 is under minus 2. Works out the same way. Part 3. So again, that means in between 1 and minus 1. And just add 2 to each. This is a split one. So split it that way, or you can just do it the quick way that I did earlier on. So the quick way of doing that is 2x minus 5 is under minus 3. And it's just your own choice, every way you want to do that one, but you will get the same answer either way. Question 4. Right, this is quite an interesting question here. Write each of these inequalities in this form. So you see me writing it out. That means I'm between minus b and b. Now, what I have done here, bring this a over to each side. So x is basically between these two values. In the first one, and beneath my finger here is 9. So a plus b equals 9. And beneath my finger is 1. Simultaneous equations. Just working out your a, sub it into working out your b. And that just continues throughout the rest of these, just exactly the same. So x minus a less than b, that's what the question has, so b, so we're between minus b and b, bring your a over. Part 2, this one side is minus 4, this side is 6, simultaneous equations, and so on. So that just continues on there.